Hello everybody, welcome to what is going to be the final month of my 17th season. We're facing the Minnesota Twins. And, you know, I'm going to say it. No, we're on the edge of a breakout. We're on the edge of a breakout. I mean, we hit that one little streak to put us, you know, to give us a slither of hope. Two games behind the Twins. 3 out of 4 ties us with them.
Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities.
A sweep, we're ahead of them. And Hurt just helped us.
Stepping in, Jamie Lynn, first at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Weak grounder down the line at third.
No way.
Handed pickup. Got it.
Oh, that was close.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Nero, what do you got in this?
Let's freaking go, team. Okay.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jamie Lynn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ricks at second. Donald on at first with 2 down.
Really critical to get a hit here.
Down
That's not going to be the pitch to do
2
it.
strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. Gorman is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning.
I gotta produce.
Jamie Lynn, who looked to bounce back after striking out.
This is a wild freaking
game. Here comes
game.
the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Yeah.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
Goodness.
This is hit sharply
right
to the left
over his
side.
head.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, after that base knock.
Digging in, Jamie Lynn. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Lynn.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Man.
Duke has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Alright, Aponte's giving us life.
Now at the plate, Jamie Lynn. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out.
Gotta get on base.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's not the way to do it.
Pitch had him out in front for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location.
Gonna throw another curve.
In this one today, that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Phillips. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
We gotta win these last 3.
Now from the...
We gotta win these last 3 if we stand any chance.
Stepping into the box, Jamie Lynn. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jamie Lynn.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
I should have seen that.
At the plate, Jamie Lynn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lynn.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right.
Come on, come on.
Going back on it.
Yes.
And it's gone as they add still another.
All right.
A solo shot here
feet.
to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
400 feet. Opposite field.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and
freaking hit a pole up there.
Digging in and looking for more, Jamie Lynn, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And that's through into left, a base hit. The relay, and he is in there.
I barely snuck that in there.
Ready for another chance, Jamie Lynn. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Lynn.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on
Dang
the ground
man.
to third. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
I know these guys can score in a hurry.
Ready once again, Jamie Lynn. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Change up right down the middle.
Hit hard. Foul. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here.
Are you serious? A beach ball?
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. A 9-2 3-2 finish at the end of this contest. Cleveland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Russell Flowers picks up his team-leading 13th win. Henry Palmero permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Drive home safely.
I don't know. A beach ball got freaking thrown into the outfield. Are you kidding me?
Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got
Got an empty crowd.
Settling in now, Jamie Lynn. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to
Goodness
take anything
gracious.
away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Heading out towards shallow right. Pumps in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup.
All right.
So striding in, Jamie Lynn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and...
Let's freaking go.
Center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No,
Upper
siree.
deck.
This one is gone.
Upper freaking deck for
So a 2-run shot to left center. 32 now for the season. And the Indians move in front now 3-0.
32 on the year.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
All right, 3-0.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jamie Lynn, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Kelly is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
That wasn't good. These guys can score like nothing.
Jamie Lynn will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on.
No.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Ball 2 now. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
So come. Should I have that one? That's all it is. My timing's off.
The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what...
Good freaking Lord.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see,
you know, if that doesn't sum up the way this season's gone, I don't know what does.
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District, and
I don't even know what. Wow.
Striding in, Jamie Lynn. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left.
Oh,
And
wow, that had
one
enough.
is gone.
I was shocked it did.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 33
That just
on the
shows you
year.
how much
And
power
the
I
Indians
have.
move in front now, 3-0.
Insanity striking again. Giving the Twins terror with these bombs.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching.
So striding forward now, Jamie Lynn. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he fouls this one off. Fellas,
Wish I
these
could have that one
Twins, as
too.
they take the field this afternoon, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball
Shouldn't have
games.
swung at that.
Yeah, Matty V.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and
I gotta quit swinging at everything. I get a little too aggressive when I have the lead.
in now for Cleveland, Jamie Lynn comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the left field line.
Ooh.
And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Now it's down to 1.
Jamie Lynn will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash
If
you
all
back to
else
the first inning of
fails,
the ball game.
just
A
gotta
3-run
split.
shot had him off and running right out of the gate. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive
That looked like
pitches
it
in some
slipped out
big
of his
situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
This
Dang,
one's
man.
down to third. And
Wow.
the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the
E5.
bag.
You gotta be kidding me.
Stepping in, Jamie Lynn. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
1-1.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Oh, yes.
At the plate, Jamie Lynn.
Number 24. Jamie.
Or not.
And the indication from the dugout comes.
Make
It
'em
looks
pay.
like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility
pay.
with 1 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so...
15th inning.
Standing in, Jamie Lynn.
Leading off for the Indians.
The
Ready with the first
15th
pitch. Here it
freaking
comes.
inning.
Line drive to center
Come on,
field.
drop.
A dive, and oh, he can't
I'm there.
hang on.
I'm there. Got 2.
And
Standing
the
up.
go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was good.
Yes. Please. Oh, thank God.
It's times like these that I wish we were paid by the inning. The game seemed endless.
We're just by... Now it's 2 for 6. So it didn't really kill the batting average by very much. But, oh my goodness.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
So we were just even. 3.5 back of the White Sox. This is huge. I'm not going to get all the way up to 358. I'm probably going to finish in a good position, though, either way, regarding that. Now I'm getting into MVP discussions.
Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St.
All right, let's win it here in the Trop.
Stepping up to the plate, Jamie Lynn. With less than a month to play and his team fighting to stay in the playoff hunt, he continues his personal quest for a batting crown.
And you can tell every AB this guy strides to the plate. You can see in the dugout his teammates are pulling for him. The fans are pulling for him. He wants to finish strong and at least give this team something to hang their hat on.
Why are we losing like this?
Now at the plate, Jamie Lynn. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Irizarry. He's got it one away.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Jamie Lynn. He flew out.
These guys are playing spoiler right now.
First pitch on its way. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-2. Drilled
Dang
on the
it,
ground
man.
to short. Vargas fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So coming to the plate, Jamie Lynn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
It's now or never.
Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Ramirez on at first. Nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Arturo will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Play ball.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, And they've done a real good
between
job here,
Tampa and
notching a win
Philly,
on the first day of September.
we would have to go, I mean, 4-2 or 5-1.
Wednesday night baseball from Tropicana Field here
I
in
mean, if
St.
we're dropping
Pete. Tonight,
games
the
against
second
these two teams, we could only afford to drop one more between those two.
Lynn, with less than a month to play and his team fighting to
That's
stay in the
what
playoff hunt, he
doesn't
continues his
help
personal
us.
quest for a batting crown.
And when this guy's ABs night in, night out, he has given his team at least a chance to stay in this playoff race. Not only that, he's given himself a chance to potentially be a batting champion.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight.
Couldn't
They're on
pull
a
the
great
trigger.
run of late as they come in
I
winners
would've
of
had it.
7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the
There we
game.
go.
There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Come on.
Striding in for the Indians, Jamie Lynn. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Well, that was a
Ugly
big
slot.
2-out
Ugly.
single we just saw, and for pretty obvious
there.
reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
I still remember way back in 2008 whenever the Rays went to the World Series.
Slider, and
Dang
that's
it,
hit
man.
on the ground towards second. Reined in.
You know.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that
And the stadium was packed.
We're back now as the Rays line up readies for their third
And it
turn
was
with
just
the bats.
so-
And unfortunately for them,
It was just so fun with seeing that team. Yeah, with
Coming to
Joe
the plate
Madness,
now,
the
Jamie
manager.
Lynn. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings.
Especially
It's
them
about
taking
time
down
they
the
get
Red
something
Sox.
going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th.
They've been a lot better ever since the name change.
The 1-1. Fouled away.
Two.
Ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he gets him to pop it up on
Got
the right side of the
jammed.
infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
And we're not even just losing to the Rays, we're just getting smoked.
In now, Jamie Lynn. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later
Dang
innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
Well, we cannot afford to get swept here.
Afternoon baseball now from the Gulf Coast of Florida.
If we get swept here, it's over.
Stepping
Not
into
like
the box,
officially,
Jamie
but-
Lynn, with less than a month to play and his team fighting to stay in the playoff hunt, he continues his personal quest
sure
for a
feel
batting
like it.
crown.
And you can tell every AB this guy strides to the plate. You can see in the dugout his teammates are pulling for him. The fans are pulling for him. He wants to finish strong and at least give this team something to hang their hat on.
Now batting, Jamie Lynn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. In the dirt, but
Goodness.
swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So they breathe.
This is ridiculous.
Leading off the inning, Jamie Lynn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Now that time I was not trying to check swing. I was actually trying to swing and it didn't let me.
Popped him up. Coyle over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. So digging in now, Jamie Lynn. He's 0 for 3 to this point, so not the game he was hoping to have as he continues his quest for a batting title here in the season's final month.
Stay fair,
I expect him to
please.
slap an amazing at bat right here. Last at bat of the day potentially. He works a knock right here. It could jumpstart him for the next couple games.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout.
I mean, it was so disappointing, but
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a
I think
three-game
because
series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guy.
that just... Even though I know it's not official yet, that was demoralizing. That was straight demoralizing. Five games back of the wild card.
The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland.
I mean, maybe we can get a cheap sweep against these guys.
Striding into the box, Jamie Lynn, with less than a month to play and his team fighting to stay in the playoff hunt. He continues his personal quest for a batting crown.
And when this guy's ABs
I'm there.
night in, night out, he has given his team at least a chance to stay in this playoff race. Not only that,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jamie Lynn.
Number 24, Jamie Lynn.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss
Are
out
you
in front of a
kidding me?
changeup.
this is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So stepping in, Jamie Lynn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta
Couldn't
find a
pull
way.
the
Can't
trigger.
go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You
Goodness.
have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Ready now, Jamie Lynn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense
That's
is,
huge.
they could certainly roll too.
And
all right.
Gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Donald blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily as it's now a 2-run game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Double got me in. I don't know how we just won that game.
That's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best
Okay.
all season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34.
That got me up a little bit.
MLB The Show's coverage of Saturday Night Baseball is on.
Let's play ball. He's safe.
Now at the plate, Jamie Lynn. With less than a month to play and his team fighting to stay in the playoff hunt, he continues his personal quest for a batting crown.
And you can tell every AB this guy strides to the
High and deep to straightaway right.
Come on.
Hernandez racing back on the warning track. He
Warning
makes
track
the
power.
catch. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup.
All right.
Digging in, Jamie Lynn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
almost, Matty, almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this
I
guy's
barely
big
missed
power,
that one.
He's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he gets him
Oh,
to
I
swing
wasn't
through that
trying
one.
to do
He's
that.
in control 0-2.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Should have crushed that out of here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High and deep to right center. Hernandez
Nope.
sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play. And
I'm just missing these.
striding in once again, Jamie Lynn.
24.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Arias ranging up the middle.
I'm there.
Throw not in time, but boy, was that a remarkable effort just to get to that thing.
Let's go, team. All right, let's drive in Ramirez.
Digging in once again, Jamie Lynn.
24. Jamie
Or not.
Lynn.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Okay.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
For the victorious Cleveland Indians.
We're set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive.
Let's play ball.
Come on, let's get a sweep.
Standing in, Jamie Lynn. With less than a month to play and his team fighting to stay in the playoff hunt, he continues his personal quest for a batting crown.
And when this guy's ABs night in, night
Why did I
out, he
swing
has
at
given
that?
his team at least a chance to stay in this playoff race. Not only that, he's given himself a chance to potentially be a batting champion.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians.
5 runs in the second inning. All right.
Coming to the plate now, Jamie Lynn. His last at-bat
Only
didn't
one out.
go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
These Kansas City Royals
Oh, my
and
God.
late reactions, and they got him. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right.
Let's
That's
go.
his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Even though it sucked that he got thrown out.
Into the box now, Jamie Lynn. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run
The left
contest.
fielder. Jamie.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Play ball.
Into the box, Jamie Lynn.
The left fielder, number 24. Jamie Lynn.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball runs in and gets
Wow.
him. And I doubt there was any intent behind it.
Bring out the brooms.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season.
Well, I was losing hope actually there. Wow. Well, if we can sweep Philadelphia, then it starts to get a little bit interesting. $76 and $67. Two games behind the White Sox.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians.
I know we're going to need some help.
Play ball.
All right.
Stepping up now.
I have some
Jamie
restored
Lynn.
hope.
He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. And he'll get back in safely.
I have some restored hope.
Another look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Still expecting it.
And
Oh
again,
my
a throw
lord.
over. And a dive, but he's back.
Throw the ball. Come on. I'll watch for the corner.
He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately,
Are you kidding me?
streak for one of these.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Right to him. And they hit a home run.
Digging in to try it again, Jamie Lynn.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Jamie.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Moser will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Play ball. Keith.
Leading off the inning, Jamie Lynn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems
Let's go.
like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Play ball.
Yes. Yes.
Now in the box, Jamie Lynn. He singled his last time up.
Jamie.
Ready to deliver.
Lynn.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit.
That's
Bergeron
deep enough.
is after it.
That's deep enough.
He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third.
All right.
In to score as the runner from third. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Play ball.
What a turnaround.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Wednesday night baseball.
We can do this.
Play ball.
I believe in this team. Even when they're giving up runs in the first inning.
Into the box now, Jamie Lynn, as he'll get his first
We
opportunity.
can score in a hurry too.
Jamie Lynn.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded, foul. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game.
Behind this stuff
and
right
what
now.
do they do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field.
Drop. Nope.
Bergeron is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup.
He's safe. He's safe.
Why are we eating smoke by Philadelphia?
Digging in now, Jamie Lynn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jamie Lynn.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Come on.
Ready for another shot now. Jamie Lynn. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jamie Lynn.
First pitch on its way. Hard ground ball to third.
All right.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw to the plate goes right by him.
I'm there.
And he'll get in there safely.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield.
He's safe.
Stepping in, Jamie Lynn. He singled his last time up.
Jamie
First pitch of the at-bat
Lynn.
on its way. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Skied into straightaway right.
Nope.
Pendergast has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jamie Lynn. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. But foul. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches
Wow.
in some big situations, Dan.
And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity.
Our final line
This
score
ball
tonight.
game
First
is
for the
over.
victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 11.
There is rain in the
Play ball.
digging in, Jamie Lynn.
Batting
2
third.
hits and 8 tries
left
for the
fielder.
series. Here's the
Jamie
first pitch to him.
Lynn.
This is Sky.
No matter
into the
what,
air
we
to
gotta win the
straightaway
series.
center. Bergeron moves over, makes
We
the
gotta
play,
win this
and there are
series.
2 gone now. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians.
Play ball. He's safe. He's safe.
Digging in, Jamie Lynn. He
Leading off
flew out
for
in
the
his last
Indians.
at-bat.
Almost,
left
Matty.
fielder.
Almost went deep his
Jamie
last AB. Certainly
Lynn.
just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
Why am I
Look for him
swinging
to
at
try
that
and get
guy?
on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh my goodness.
Now to the plate, Jamie Lynn.
The left fielder, number 24.
Nobody out.
Jamie Lynn.
First offering on its way. Here's a shot to
That
left
is so
field
huge. I
and
needed that
deep.
so bad.
Look at this. And
I needed that so
goodbye. This
freaking
one
bad.
ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 34 home runs now on the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Now the lead shaved in half.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much.
Now at the plate, Jamie Lynn. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to pull it back, but this is popped up.
Wow.
Will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's
I totally screwed that up.
7-4 the final finish today. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
This is unbelievable. We freaking lost that series to Philadelphia. So Philadelphia and Tampa Bay, we went 1-5. A complete freaking backwards.
The skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
Yeah, it's been rough, man. 3 games behind the Twins. KC for 3. Maybe we can get another sweep against them. I don't know. It is nothing but divisional teams from this point out. Three against Kansas City, 3 against Detroit, 4 against the White Sox, 3 at Minnesota, 3 at the White Sox. Oof. I'm at 100 RBIs, got 34 home runs. I do have a player option. I do have a player option. What would 77 and 69 get me in the National League? I mean, the same position as the Brewers right now. I mean, my God, that would have... I mean, that's against a team outside of the division, though, that they're against. I mean, way better than this freaking stuff in this bloodbath. I mean, it's beyond a bloodbath at this point. But, next video, I'll try to get it to the end of the season, if I can.